Can you give us a knock so we know that you're here with us?
I have a recorder on the table that you can talk into. Is that your walkie or mine?
I don't know.
And we checked batteries, everything's good.
Yeah.
Do you like Heather? All right, can you tell us who you are? Do you feed off of negative energy? Bathroom? Does it say bathroom?
Kind of sounded like it said bathroom.
Are you in the bathroom?
Like it sounds like someone's almost speaking French and it's getting chopped up through that. Mm-hmm. Like I'm hearing French syllables, parts of French words, and I don't know, I just noticed it.
Are you hearing anything that makes sense to you? Can you ask it something in French? Would you be able to ask
Did
it?
it say Heather?
Yeah, it did.
Did you hear it say Heather?
Did it say Heather?
I swear to God.
Do you know Heather? Heather, ask a question.
Do you have a message for me?
That just said they're coming.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What did you hear?
It said they're coming.
Who's coming? They're here. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Who's here?
Us.
Can you give me a name? Are you human? You want to talk about happy stuff? Joy? Dancing? Music? Do you need to feed off that negativity? Should we go?
Don't go.
What did he say?
I heard don't go, yeah.
Do you want us to stay forever? Can you tell me who touched me here a couple years ago?
Did it say hair?
Hair?
I thought it said hair.
You okay?
So I thought I just heard a man talking distant man.
What is that?
Like far. It's not a voice or a machine. It was like he was talking that way.
Maybe from the hallway?
Yeah.
One of the things Michelle said to us is that whatever is here will try to draw us out of this area by putting activity somewhere else in the attic. So does that mean we're close now that you're trying to get us out of here?
What's your name? What's that noise?
What is that noise?
What is that?
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Did you hear that?
It sounded like something was shaking.
Yeah. Oh my god, okay, that was me. No, there was something rolling.
Yeah, it sounded like something was rolling or something was shaking.
So I'm shaking. We were all right where we are, right?
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know what that was.
Like a vibrating?
It sounded like
an
something.
object.
Yeah.
Yes, it sounded like something, like a ball, like
a-
if it was like a marble,
Yeah.
like rolling.
Or like light though. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's nothing
There's
in
nothing.
here. To me, I heard it over here. Oh, wait a second. Look at this.
What? Oh, that fell off.
That fell.
I noticed that was down though when I walked by.
Oh, it was?
Oh.
Okay.
But then that wouldn't have been the noise we heard
No.
No.
because Kat already saw it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our body weight wasn't doing it.
No,
Our
because we
shuffling
were all
wasn't doing
standing
it.
still when we heard that. We were all standing still.
Yeah.
Can you make that sound again? Moggy. No, yeah.
It sounded a little, to me, it definitely sounded like rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody was rolling some sort of hard ball.
What's this?
Could that
Was
have
that
made
not there
noise?
before?
That's a freaking crap.
No, this has been up here.
Oh, okay.
I noticed this when we were doing the walkthrough,
Oh,
but
can you roll it?
oh, that was it.
That's it.
That was it?
That was it for
Heather-
sure.
Heather, do you think you accidentally kicked it?
No, I was over there.
I was here.
I was over there. You were kind of near where you are now, and you were there.
Yeah.
There's
so you
no
weren't
way.
anywhere near it?
No.
So what you're telling me is this was out, you noticed this on your walkthrough?
Yeah,
so
I did.
It was
I
in the
noticed
hall
it. Yeah.
already, so it didn't move as far as coming from another room.
No, it was in here.
Heather,
but-
get back to where you were earlier.
Okay. Wait, let me replace the crown. It was like right here.
I mean, not that we were doing this at the time,
No,
but
we weren't moving. And
and
I
that thing
heard
is
it from
that thing
this
is stationary
corner.
when we do it. Look at that. It doesn't even move.
But I mean, listen to the sound. Like,
Yeah.
that's exactly what we heard.
Yeah. But it went on for a long time.
It did. It was like,
That's what's weird.
it was almost as if someone went like this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like something like that.
Someone moved this? Wow. I'm wondering if our recorders picked that up. The cameras
so.
picked it up.
Yeah. Do you want to move it again? I'd love to know who we're communicating with. What you are, where you come from. I mean, were you once living? Is this what a ghost is, or is it something completely different? Are we all out of our minds for thinking that? You're giving you too much attention now. You want to touch one of us?
So you got touched in that room.
I did.
What kind of a touch? Like negative or like little kid or?
I don't know. It was, I guess you can know now. I was standing in here investigating, and I was wearing a cast at the time, because that's when
cast?
that's when I had fallen down the steps. I was just standing there, and I felt it, and I heard it. Somebody like flick my cast, like you know that hard thunk, like with any kind of cast. That's what I heard, and that's what I felt, and I kept trying to debunk it. I could never find a natural explanation for it.
Was your arm like?
My arm was like somewhere in this range. And it was just like a flick. And I know that's not like the craziest experience. Like you and I have certainly experienced really weird stuff over the years, but it's one of those things that I don't know what would have caused that.
So overall, this attic is pretty. Seems like it's pretty. We just had a crayon move across the floor.
Michelle believes that there's something up here. She wouldn't call it human,
Okay.
but she wouldn't necessarily call it evil, but just something that was attracted to this place because of tragedies that have happened, and that it feeds off of the negative emotions, and that it can kind of maneuver around, but it likes this space. This is its home.
What about that far room that I had those weird feelings
She
in?
mostly connected with a woman there,
A woman. Okay.
but I think, if I remember correctly, she believed this woman could kind of maneuver through. It just took her a long time to find her through the layers that she was getting psychically. So, but that's where she started to dig into her. And a lot of people have actually seen this woman that she was describing.
I just don't understand. Like, this has never happened to me before in investigation. That the feeling of like frustration I had in that room down there. I didn't get any voices on my recorder, but I felt drawn to that room, and I felt like really frustrated after being in there for a couple minutes.
And nothing like that's ever happened.
No. That's interesting.
Would you sleep here?
No, I wouldn't. I don't think I would.
No.
Because I do feel, I wouldn't.
All right, well, this is your last chance. If you have anything else you need to say or do before we leave. It's funny, I often wonder when we do this stuff if something gets left behind of us.
Yeah, I mean, there's been investigations where you've been to before, they like know your name,
Yeah.
remember you. So maybe we do leave like our imprint.
This is weird. Weird to think about. All right, let's
Yeah.
pack up. I always want the house to be like, goodbye.
Come back next time. Next time, take your shoes off, though. Goodbye, everybody.
Okay, so we're getting ready to leave White Hill Mansion right now. It's been a really, really long day. You know, the sun's coming up in just a couple hours and we need to get out of here. And sometimes this happens with investigations, right? We don't know what the paranormal is. When it comes to hauntings, we are speculating everything. So we don't always know what's going to get answers. We don't always know what's going to get results, but we sure as hell try a bunch of different things. White Hill, to me, is a really special place. I had a very personal experience here years ago. I know several people that have had experiences here. And then I brought in Heather, who's never been here, didn't know the history, still doesn't know much of the history or the experiences. And she was able to pick out the same exact locations that time after time people pick out as being odd or creepy. Then we have Michelle call in, who's never been here, doesn't know the stories, doesn't know the history. And she's picking out the rooms that people talk about as hot spots. She's picking out the entities and describing them perfectly. I mean, right down to the same descriptive words that people are using. Making the matches between Michelle and Heather and what they've experienced, and matching that with what we know has happened here historically, or what we know has happened here as far as experiences go. It just makes me think there's got to be something to that. You know, is that really just coincidence? Maybe, but what if it's not?